doing a PhD here in Southampton on batteries. And just to clarify, that's batteries, like the sort of thing you get inside your mobile phone, say. And I say that only because I was in Sainsbury's the other day looking for batteries. And I asked one of the assistants, and he said, oh, look in the confectionery aisle. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounded like quite a risky approach to store layout. You know, if you think about the kind of hazards that apparently we need reminding of, I mean, take this bag of peanuts, for example. Ingredients, 100% peanuts. Allergy advice, contains peanuts. If that's the level of nannying that we need, then, you know, God help us when the batteries are mixed up with the sweets. So I thought, you know, I'm going to double check. So anyway, me and the guy then spend about a minute essentially reenacting the 4 candles sketch by the 2 boys before I eventually realise that he thinks I'm saying butteries with a U. I'm not sure either of us was entirely convinced we knew what a buttery was. And to be honest, we were stood in the electrical section, which I thought was a little bit of a giveaway, but clearly my pronunciation was utterly terrible. Anyway, we got there eventually, he was very helpful. I got my batteries, although I did leave wondering if everybody that I've met in the last year thinks I'm doing a PhD on Werther's originals. So anyway, but batteries, that is what I'm researching. Now I know what you're all thinking at this point. Glamorous. Yeah, because nothing shouts sex appeal like mundane electrical components. And sure, I know it doesn't have quite the same ring to it as, you know, the origins of the universe or the cure for cancer. But maybe it sounds a little bit sexier if you think about it in terms of an electric car that could drive from here to Paris in just one charge. Well, that'd be pretty cool, right? And that's the aim of the game with the new types of battery that we're working on. So all batteries have 3 essential components: a positive electrode, an electrolyte, and a negative electrode. And in my case, the negative electrode is lithium metal, which you might remember from school chemistry demonstrations. It's the one where the teacher would drop a little piece into a beaker of water and it would sort of fizz and shoot around, maybe catch fire for a second. And that's because lithium is very reactive. It's basically a bit of a diva. I like to think of it as the Kanye West of the periodic table. You know, it likes to show off, but strictly on its own terms. If it was out in a club, it would definitely have its own little VIP area with a velvet rope and a few sturdy bouncers. And it's the same in the battery. We need something that's going to let the lithium in and out to do its thing, but keep the riffraff away. So yeah, musical interlude. So what do we use to do that? Well, we use this. Yeah, not the tempi, that's just for scale. This thing on the other side. Because, you know, say the word sturdy bouncers, and immediately you think of something incredibly thin and delicate. But that stuff's pretty cool. So it's a ceramic material that lets lithium and only lithium pass through it. But it's got 2 main problems. One is that it's pretty expensive. I mean, 2 of those bad boys is basically my summer holiday fund. And problem number 2 is that it's about as easy to break as it looks. And yep, I am talking from personal experience. So one of the aims of my research is to try and find alternatives to this material. But for now, this is what we use. So how does all this fit together? Well, what it fits inside is one of these. Have we got any plumbers in tonight? Any plumbers? Because a plumber might recognise this as a fitting for joining 2 pipes together. But also, it turns out, handy for battery research. Who knew? You know, the humble plumbing fitting, practical, and guaranteed to add glamour to any situation. So what else do we have? Well, you've got your lithium, you've got your ceramic material, you've got your positive electrode, you've got some spongy stuff that electrolyte is soaked into. It all needs to be compressed slightly so there's a spring as well. And then you've got a steel rod that slots into each side of that thing that is basically just like a wire on steroids. And then you kind of have to push the steel rods together against the spring with one hand while you try and tighten the nuts up with the other hand. Basically, it's a bit fiddly. Like, it really took the challenge out of flat pack furniture. And it's even more fiddly when you consider that it all has to be done inside a glove box, which is basically a big box with gloves. No, it's a big box filled with an unreactive gas that even lithium can handle, and it's got 2 big rubber gloves that you slide your arms into, and then you build your battery inside the box through the gloves. The only thing is, the gloves are kind of a permanent feature of the box, which means that they're one size fits all. Now, I'm 5'2.5", don't forget the half. So the words one size fits all are not generally music to my ears, and this is no exception. You know, I've got a few centimetres of glove flapping about on the end of each finger. So picture the scene. There's this quite fiddly process involving an expensive and fragile material, and you've got to do it all wearing big flappy gloves. So I thought that I would try and recreate that experience for you here tonight. So I'm going to need an audience member. How about you? No? Anyone? Thank you very much. So first of all, you're going to need to put those on. Now, this is a very treasured item from my grandma on loan. Can you please just hold that in one hand? just the one. Ooh, yeah, careful now. And then here we have the well-known buzzer game. So if you wouldn't mind these, your challenge for today is to try and complete the buzzer game without dropping the china. So I just get it hooked around there for you. You ready? Oh, there we go. You ready? Okay, we're just going to have to let it go. Right. Well done, round of applause. And thank you. I hope that's given you a little taster of battery research.